Call to order the meeting of the Mayor and City Council of Laurel. This is the 14th meeting, meeting at regular time. Please note for the record, if you wish to speak, there's a sign-up sheet in the back. I will limit everyone to 2 minutes unless otherwise instructed. Let's have a stand for the invocation by Reverend Litchfield, the Pledge of Allegiance said by Mayor Mo. Reverend?
Almighty God, we gather this evening to conduct the business of the city. Offer prayer for our mayor, for the president, members of the city council, and for all authorities, and under them a sense of justice, strength. They perform their duty on behalf of all our people. Command this city, county, state, and nation to them who can understand. Remember those who ride upon a bed of affliction. Comfort those who mourn the loss of loved ones. On the floor of life we pray.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Ms. Nicholas?
Here.
Mr. Les?
Here.
Ms. Crary?
Here.
Mr. Smalls?
Here.
President Ricks?
Here.
Mayor Mo?
I'll call for the approval of the minutes of the 13th meeting of May the 9th, 2016, or any amendments thereto.
Move for approval.
Thank you. Have a second?
Second.
Okay, Madam Clerk, call the roll.
Mr. Les?
Yes.
Ms. Crary?
Yes.
Ms. Nicholas?
Yes.
Mr. Smalls?
Yes.
President Ricks?
Yes. Thank you. We'll call for the report of the mayor and city council at this time. Ms. Nicholas.
Thank you. Last Thursday, I was invited by Dwight D. Eisenhower to speak to their 6th, 7th, and 8th grade classes about homelessness and domestic violence. And on Friday, I returned. They had what's called a Red Cup Day. And it was a fundraiser where they sold the cups for $2. And you could only eat what was in the cup for the whole day. There was just a sign of when people are homeless, sometimes that's the only meal that they receive. It was well attended and very educational. I'd also like to thank the recipients of all of the awards that were received by the Laurel Police Department and to thank them for their service. Thank you.
Mr. Les.
Thank you, Mr. President. Wednesday, May 11th, I attended the Patuxent River Commission in Annapolis. On May 16th, I was honored to represent the mayor in presenting the Mayor's Award at St. Vincent Pallotti to the graduating senior Carl Stevens at their senior banquet. I'd also like to offer my congratulations to the chief and Mrs. McLaughlin on their daughter Caitlin's graduation as a member of the St. Vincent Pallotti graduating class. In addition to the academic and athletic awards, I was very impressed by this class's community service hours. There were many, many students who went far beyond their required hours. The other thing that was impressive was that the valedictorian and the salutatorian are both going to attend the University of Maryland, and they had scholarships all over the United States. In addition to the St. Mary's Church and School community, I would like to welcome Miss Alicia Jordan as the school's new principal. She'll start on July 1. That concludes my report, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Les. Ms. Crary.
Thank you, Mr. President. On the Saturday, the 14th, I attended the 50th anniversary of the Oakland's Presbyterian Church. And that was a wonderful event. It's quite moving. All the past pastors were in attendance. And yesterday I attended the yard sale. Although it was rain-soaked, there still was quite a turnout, although a lot of the vendors, I think, will be investing in the tarps for next year, just in case that happens again. Additionally, on last Wednesday, I attended for the mayor the Laurel Awards ceremony at the high school and awarded Ali Vu, who was very excited to receive the Mayor's Award this year as a graduating senior. I too attended the police awards last Friday night, And there was lots of officers that, very hardworking, very moving. We're lucky to have them. Thank you.
Thank
And I
you,
hope
Mr.
everyone has a safe Memorial weekend.
Thank you. Mr. Smalls?
I have no report, Mr. President.
Thank you. I'd like to note also about the police department banquet. I thought that we have a very professional and a very active police department, and the people that lead them, the chief and the deputy chief and all the other line officers, they do an excellent job, and I was very proud of all of them. I also would like to thank the mayor and the city staff for getting our questions answered in such a quick time. I know it was a short turnaround, but nevertheless, I think the information we have is very valuable, and I thank you, Mayor. Go ahead, Mayor, you wanted to go ahead in your report?
When you're done, you done?
I'm done.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Condolences to the family and friends of the Honorable James L. Walls, the mayor of District Heights. Had the opportunity to go and represent the city at his viewing, and very good turnout and very active mayor in the county. So our condolences to the family, friends, and city government of District Heights, Mayor Walls. The speedy recovery to Chief McLaughlin. I got a little bit ill during the award ceremony, and wish him a speedy recovery. To the Kids to Park Day, which was last week, that will take place this Saturday, 12 to 4 again, in the park. Hopefully no rain. The City of Laurel yard sale, as you just heard, got off without any problem, without any raindrops, I should say. And then I, was hoping that it would be a sunny day for a nice turnout for everybody, but unfortunately, weather didn't work with us on that. The Laurel Police Department Awards Banquet, I want to congratulate all the award recipients. As you heard the council president acknowledge the command staff and the leadership, police department, again, I think do an outstanding job. And as well, I think the award for the employees was also held, and that is online in a press release. I encourage you to take the opportunity to look and see what the employees are doing for your city, and doing many, many things, as well as I just said with the police department. I do many volunteer reaching out to raise funds for a lot of different organizations. So did have the opportunity to attend the Prince George County Municipal Association chapter meeting last week with Councilmember Crary and Joanne Barr, who was there as well, receiving awards from MML for serving on committees. I want to acknowledge and congratulate Mayor Eugene Grant, who will go in as president of the chapter. Mayor Grant is from Seat Pleasant, and he goes in at the annual conference in Ocean City in June. The joint Memorial Day service will be held May the 30th at Ivy Hill Cemetery from 10:30 until noon.
29th.
Excuse me, the 29th. The 29th Joint Memorial Day service, thank you, Harbor. Ivy Hill Cemetery, 10:30 until noon. Also this weekend is Memorial Day. The swimming pools open up, and want to encourage everybody to have a safe and fun Memorial Day. Tonight, as you heard the council president bring up about the memorandum that we got to them on budget questions, we're very hopeful that the council will take action on the budget tonight. Is it everything that everybody wants? No. Is there some things that we still have to do? Yes. And there are some things in the works that we continue to look at, and we'll hopefully bring forward to the council as money and time, and as we do some research on a few things comes available. So, Mr. President, I also, with your indulgence, will also make an appointment, that of Mr. Paul Gush for the Environmental Affairs. This is a reappointment for 5/23/16 to 5/23/18.
Thank you, Mayor. As you've heard, the mayor sent us a letter nominating Mr. Gush for another reappointment to the Environmental Affairs Committee. I'll take a motion.
Mr. President,
Yes,
move to approve Paul Gush for the Environmental Committee.
thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Smalls. Madam Clerk?
Ms. Crary,
Yes.
Mr. Smalls,
I vote yes.
Ms. Nicholas, Mr. Les, President Ricks.
Yes. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. At this time, I'll open the general public hearing. It's 7:10, and we have Mr. Carl DeWalt signed up. DeWalt?
Good evening. This past Friday, I had the privilege to attend the annual Laurel Police Awards banquet. After the initial introductions by name of all the honored attendees, the 4 Laurel retirees and the wife of one that previously passed were recognized by having us all stand up as a group with no mention of our names. Captain Speak denounced us as the retirees. It's ironic as Captain Speak has a husband who is a Laurel retiree and she will soon be eligible for retirement herself. I am here tonight to tell everyone what was omitted from this very irreverent acknowledgement of the retirees. The retirees who attended the banquet were retired Corporal Harry Capino, who started his career in 1968, retired after 20 years and celebrated his 74th birthday this year. Retired Major Bob Altoff, who had a 30-year career and is currently the Chief of Police for Brentwood, Maryland. Retired property custodian Chip Booker, who served 27 years and currently resides in South Carolina. Julia Johnston, the wife of deceased Paul Spanky Johnson, who spent nearly 35 years as a police dispatcher. That's a combined 140 years of public service in Laurel. Laurel retirees don't get much, which is evident by the last cost of living adjustment being issued 21 years ago, back in 1995. But simply being recognized by our name when all America is honoring police officers around this great nation during Police Week would go a long way. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. DeWalt. Is there anyone else wishing to speak? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing at 7:13. Item number 9. This is the second public hearing with possible action on ordinance number 1871, an ordinance adopting the operating budget of the Mayor and City Council of Laurel, Maryland for the fiscal year of July 1st, 2016 through June the 30th of 2017, and levying the property taxes and authorize the collection of such taxes and approving the Capital Improvements Program for the fiscal year of 2017 through 2022. I'll open the public hearing at 7:13. Is there anyone wishing to speak on the budget and the CIP? Seeing none, I'll close that at 7:13 and a half, and I'll call for an action from the council. May I have a motion?
Mr. President, I move that we approve ordinance number 1817, an ordinance adopting the operating budget of the Mayor and City Council of Laurel as read into the record.
Do I have a second?
A second to 1871,
What
Thank
did I
you.
say? I didn't say that?
17, I think.
Okay, 1871, thank you.
Okay, Madam Clerk?
Mr. Smalls,
I vote yes.
Ms. Crary,
Yes.
Ms. Nicholas, Mr. Les,
Yes.
President Ricks,
Yes.
Mayor Mo.
Let me thank council as well as Ms. Saylor and her staff and all the department heads. As you know, this is the first one under Mr. Fleming's belt as the city administrator. So I want to thank him for that as well. And I know, as I said, as we continue to move forward, there'll be some things we'll bring forward to you as we move forward. And I'll concur with council. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. We'll move on to item number 10. This is the second public hearing with possible action on ordinance number 1872, an ordinance to amend certain project budgets in the FY2015 through 2020 Capital Improvements Program. This has been read into the record for the second time. I'll open the public hearing at 7:15. Is there anyone wishing to speak on this item? Seeing no one, I'll close the public hearing at 7:15 and a half, and I'll take a motion from council.
Mr. President, I move for the approval of ordinance number 1872.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Nicholas. Madam Clerk?
Mr. Les,
Yes.
Ms. Nicholas,
Yes.
Ms. Crary,
Yes.
Mr. Smalls,
I vote yes.
President Ricks.
Yes.
Mayor Mo.
Thank you. Move on to item number 11. This is the second public hearing with possible action on resolution number 6-16, a resolution of the Mayor and City Council of Laurel, Maryland, supporting the Maryland Department of Housing, Community Development, Neighborhood Business Works program financing to Amasa Incorporated, care of Miriam Taka. This is read into the record for the second reading. I'll open this public hearing at 7:16. Is there anyone wishing to speak on the topic? Seeing none, I'll close it at 7:16 and a half. I'll take a motion from the council.
Mr. President,
Yes, ma'am.
I recommend that we approve resolution number 6-16 tonight.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Les. Madam Clerk?
Ms. Crary,
Yes.
Mr. Les,
Yes.
Ms. Nicholas,
Yes.
Mr. Smalls,
I vote yes.
President Ricks.
Yes.
Mayor Mo.
Is there anything else to come before the council tonight? Seeing none, we stand adjourned.